All right, thank you, Clint. You're going to have to come over and taste this. It's time to make some healthy Valentine's Day treats. It is possible, so here are some sweet treats and recipes to try, all healthy. Laura Marquis is here from naturallyhealthydesserts.com, and she has a new book out, well, fairly new.
Yes.
Yes, thank you for being here.
Of course, thanks for having me.
Yeah, so all these things that take a lot of care and effort. And the reason why you did this is because you had to.
I had to. I can't have dairy. I can't have gluten. My stomach's very sensitive. I have an autoimmune disease, and I had to come up with a better option. And I was sick of the options that were out there. They were flavorless and taste like cardboard. So when we started playing in the kitchen and my little nephew started eating them, who's 4, I was like, okay, we got this.
If you got a 4-year-old's attention,
yes,
then you're okay.
Yeah, so today what I want to focus on is making Valentine's Day treats, because everyone thinks of Valentine's, they think of love, and they think of chocolate. So I want to show some healthy Valentine's Day options today.
Okay, so what are the kind of the secret ingredients?
So basically it's just using whole ingredients. So typically there's a nut of some sort, and then the sugars that we use only come from a natural source, and they have to be high in fiber. So for this recipe specifically, we're going to be using dates.
I've seen dates in a lot of recipes, and they actually taste really good.
They do, and some people don't love the taste of dates. When they're used correctly, you're not tasting the date. They just sweeten it just enough, so you're getting that yumminess that the palate really wants, but...
Okay, so are we making what is eventually going to be these truffles?
Yes, these are our raspberry chocolate truffles. So, really, really simple. It's only going to take a few ingredients. We're starting with some hazelnut flour. If you don't have hazelnut flour, you can just take hazelnuts, blend them up, call it good. And that's going to be 1 cup. We're then going to have 1 cup of cocoa powder. And that's going to give it the nice chocolatey flavor.
And that doesn't have any sugar in it, right?
No, exactly. Okay. And I would say turn it around, as long as it says all natural or unsweetened.
What was that?
This is vanilla bean powder.
Vanilla bean powder.
Don't have vanilla bean powder, use vanilla extract. This just has a little more flavor. Okay. And then just a little pinch of salt. And then we're going to add 12 pitted medjool dates.
Yeah, don't leave the pits in. That wouldn't be good.
You'll know. Now we're just going to blend this like so. And it's going to blend for about 30 seconds. Yes, takes care of everything. So it'll blend for about 30 seconds.
And does that turn into that?
It will, but we're missing 2 special ingredients. First, we want to just take some freeze-dried raspberries, shift them through.
Oh, that's just the powder.
That's just going to give it that raspberry flavor. And then we're going to add avocado. And I know to most people, they're like, oh, like...
I've seen that too, though, with some healthy stuff, and it's actually, you can't tell.
This gives it so much creaminess, and it definitely makes it rich and decadent. So we'll place that in, we'll blend, and again, about 30 seconds, we're going to end up with this. Now, if you're ready to get your hands dirty, I'm going to have you make some balls. Okay. So we just want to form them into about 1 inch. Okay. We'll just roll that through.
Okay, this one might be too big. Is that a little too big?
That is good to go. So now that we've done that, we just have to make our chocolate sauce.
Okay.
Okay? So all we're going to do is use a 1/4 cup of refined coconut oil. To that, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 2 tablespoons of your cone. And your cone is a syrup similar to molasses, but it's low glycemic, meaning it does not spike the blood sugar.
Is it hard to find? Some of these ingredients?
You can get on Amazon. Sun Foods has it. It's awesome. And then we're going to add our cacao or cocoa powder. And then if you want to whisk that up, we're making some chocolate sauce.
So that's chocolate sauce that you're going to end up dipping.
Yes. And all we're going to do, once we mix that well.
Okay, I'm going to have you mix it because you can mix it better than me.
Of course. So all we'll do is mix, mix, mix.
And you have a ton of recipes, by the way, in your book, too.
We do. We have everything from cheesecakes to apple crumbles. We have popsicles. Really anything that, someone with a sweet tooth has, we wanted to really address in this book. Now, all we do is we take our truffle, dip it into the chocolate, cover it.
Oh, that looks amazing. And then it hardens a little bit on the outside?
It does. You would set it in the fridge for about 5 minutes, and then you would top it
with a little bit of the raspberry.
A little bit of the raspberry.
Look at that. So fancy.
Cute little truffle.
Oh my gosh. Now what about this cheesecake?
So that cheesecake is just a strawberry lemonade cheesecake. It's just a fun little spin. We actually went to Specialty Produce, got some organic roses that you can actually eat. So yeah. We just wanted to make it cute.
This is delicious.
That one was one of our, we submitted a bunch of recipes to Thrive, and that was one of the top recipes that they chose. It's so rich and yummy. Everyone loved it.
You would never know that this had all those healthy ingredients and not just all the bad stuff. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so your website one more time for
recipes, naturallyhealthydesserts.com. You can check it out. We'll have all the recipes here on it. Yeah, and a lot more, a lot more.
Oh my gosh, Laura, thank you so much. And Sweets in the Raw, check that out too. Really good. Really, really good.
Thank you.
I know I shouldn't be so shocked, right? All right, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
After the break, we will test our dino facts.